Hello, Jeremy from Harold Hall Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways you can improve your website and actually beat some of your competition online. And at the end of the video, Jeremy, if you have any questions or want to hear more information, we can set up a 5-10 minute phone call. If not, I'm going to give you a bunch of tips and strategies in the video that you could go ahead and on your site. Or if you have someone that works on your site for you, could actually show them as well. So the 3 topics we will cover today are content, backlinks, and citation. So I'm starting out just looking at your page, and I want to just see what you guys kind of have. So you have all your service areas here as well. You've got a lot about your company, which is really good, and a little more. This is good. What Google really wants to see, they're really interested in this, right? The content. And that's what they really want to see, how much you have. And I'll be honest with you, Google recommends about 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content. The reason that they want so much is because that's really what it takes to optimize your site. It takes at least 1,500. So you guys right now are showing up with 261. And what I'm also going to do in the video is if I did a search on here, just like commercial roofing Memphis, just as an example. All right, and I find that Centimark is one of the top companies for commercial roofing in Memphis. So I'm going to go ahead and look at their site. We're going to kind of do a quick comparison just because if you want to climb the rankings, why not look at a company that's already doing it, right? And we can see what strategies they've used, and we can use some of the exact same strategies. So if we just kind of do that, we can see how much content they have. We can see they have about 793 words. They also do not have the optimized 1,500 words. And that's actually a really good thing because they would be harder to catch if they were already optimized. But because we know that they're not, we know that you could add more content to your page and we'd be able to actually beat them. So the idea really being the three topics that we're going to talk about today, content, citations, backlinks, if we can beat them in all 3, we'd be able to beat them in the rankings overall. Now, just having content is part of it, but you also want to make sure you have keywords in it. I've used commercial roofing Memphis here as an example. 40 people search this every single month looking for this. There's really 3 ways to get on the first page, right? Because we're on the first page now. First thing is these ads at the top, right? And those you have to pay for. And then we're going to have the map pack. And to really make a dent here, you want to be in these top 3. Then you're going to get a lot of calls from your phone number that's listed right here, or people going to the site as well. And then the other way to do it is through the organic section. We're going to get 10 results on each page here. At the very bottom, you'll find ads. These people aren't paying as much as the other ones, or they'd be at the top. So really, that's how you want to do it. So we're talking first off about the organic section. So the other thing Google looks for this part is for you to be a trusted website. And the way they do that is through their trust rating. So I've taken your website, haroldhallroofing.com, put it into a program that I pay for called Ahrefs. This just allows me to kind of see how your site is performing. I don't see any headers on the top of your page. If you had those, it'd make Google a little bit easier for them to find you. So let's dive into the numbers, right? This UR number, this is your trust rating right here. This DR number is the power behind your site. So your power is a little low right now, but we do have some trust. Now, we're going to talk about our second topic, which is backlinks. And you guys have 512 of these right now. Backlinks are just links just like this one here, where if I was to click it, it's going to redirect me back to your website. And these backlinks sit on these 91 referring domains or other websites that you guys are linked to. And that's how these sites are linked to yours. By people clicking on these, it's going to bring them back to your site. With 91 sites pointing back to yours, we can see of the 91, 48 of them are strong sites. So that's what's going to give you your trust of a 19. The stronger the sites, the higher your trust will go. Of the 19 trust rating you guys have now, you can see that it goes to 100. You guys have about 171 keywords you can be found for. That's bringing you about 63 actual visitors to your site. I'm going to quickly show you the keywords because even though you guys do have some visitors coming, what I found was that you're not really getting them for the best keywords. So these near me ones, they're not really the best keywords to go for, but you are getting 29 of those. Just from that alone. So about half of your volume is coming from this one. And then we can see that your own name, Harold Hall Roofing, is getting 16 here. And then Hall Roofing, you're getting another 9 here. So right there, that's another 25. So basically, almost all of your visitors are coming from these top 2. Now, this one is at least relevant, but the near me ones, they're a national term. And because you're in position 14, you're really on page 2, so you're not getting too much of that overall volume. And these you're all getting for your name. And you really want to get ones like this, where it's a service with a specific location, or like this, where Commercial Roofing Memphis, which is what we used. You guys are on page 2 at number 12, 10 results per page, remember? So you're getting a little bit more than half of a visitor per month from that one. So those are the ones you'd want to really kind of focus on and increase. And then, so I want to just quickly show you guys again that you guys have 63 visitors to your site per month, but most of them are coming from the Near Me one, as well as your own name. So about half from each. And if we look at Centimark, we can see that they've got a bit of a stronger trust and power here. Almost 16,000 backlinks on about 897 pages. Of the 897 pointing back at them, 583 are strong, giving them a trust of a 51. You can see the power's not far behind either. And that's going to give them about 7,300 keywords that can be found for, bringing about 4,500 actual visitors to their website every single month. So you're probably thinking, well, that's huge. Those are huge numbers, right? How can we compete with that? Well, with a program like Ahrefs, I can actually go through and look at all their referring domains. We know there's 583 strong ones. All I can do is I can go through here, find the strongest ones, and we can get a lot of the same ones, right? And all you have to do is really go to those websites and create a profile. Sometimes you have to sign up for them, and you can get the same links that they have. Because if, why reinvent the wheel? If they're good enough for them to rank up here where they're ranking, they're good enough for you to do the same thing. So we'd want to get some of the best ones from them, and then we could actually enter more that I have as well, and we'd be able to beat them in the rankings. And that's really how you're going to beat them in the organic rankings. Just to recap, 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content. Get those keywords in that content. Then we want to make sure our trust rating with Google is higher by getting really strong sites pointing back at us with referring domains and backlinks. So it's going to help you to get ahead of them in the organic section. Now the other option is, of course, what we talked about is the citations through your Map Pack or Google My Business. And the top 3 companies are based on citations here. That's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number, all listed together in directory sites like Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau, Home Advisor, GAF.com. There's a ton of them. Also social media, Facebook business page, Twitter, LinkedIn, sites like that. And the more related they are to your field, the better quality they're going to be, and they're going to help you to beat these guys. If these guys had like 30 citations, for instance, we'd want to have about 130 to really run the score upon them. And the other option, if you guys wanted to, you could pay for ads. If you'd have to outbid these top ones, and then you'd show up at the top there, and you could get some clicks and calls from that as well. All right, but thank you guys for your time today. I really appreciate it. I will give you a call in a day or so, I'll say, and just follow up and see what you guys thought of the video. Hopefully it was helpful for you, as that was really my goal. Thank you for your time, though, and have a great day.